strange pistol, but he has found a wide open gap in this defense. This could be a big problem for them.
Oh, if it's not a big problem for them, they have eyes in the back of their head. Oh, they actually might push through, though. Doesn't matter. The aggressive spot, and I think they may have even seen Zyppan coming behind. I think they've just turned back around waiting for him. Just a split second as Wolfen just spotted him in towards that spawn. And there was a moment where it looked like it was all over in this pistol round for Koi. Well, I think it's all over for Navi. His jet's pretty good, though.
Oh, it can be.
1v5, kick things off.
With 70 HP left. It's going to be a little bit easier to take down trexx, maybe sheydos as well, but well, they've got a solution to that. Look at the firing squad we're seeing lined up in heaven. Deviating from the plan slightly, starxo knows it's cNed on the other side. That's a battle he wants to claim. And they've got the info.
30 seconds
Flash
left.
soon to follow. There it is, and the battle ensues in vent. starxo winning it, and Koi having a flawless start to this map. Incredible stuff from this squad.
Okay.
Yeah,
Like, there's so many close angles, you kind of get away with it a little bit more.
Well, there's a long-range angle for trexx. He's got the right rifle to do the job, but the players have forced him back with utility. And Koi are content to play a retake. Retake up against all these weapons, but they've got so much utility to fight their way back through. Key point being the flash to start it out, but nothing has gone according to plan on this one. The downside of having those weaker weapons, starxo now has to do it all, and even the rifle ain't going to be enough. A clean response from Navi. Else is going to have to take that and lead it back around. A big fight for Angel now with 2 players peeking him, and he will not win that. They were aware of the control that was given up. But now for Navi, they are lost. They've got no smokes really to play with on their way back through. Cages are used in everything.
Yeah, that's the thing. It's like now trying to sort of segment this is going to be very difficult indeed. They have control that maybe they shouldn't have, but it seemed like they were boxed in. Instead, well, the trade's going effectively, and that spike has dropped the deck again.
Wolfen's on the way as well with the operator. It's going to be very hard to pick this spike back up and make your way back to the site. Did Wolfen just dash down below? He swapped it out. Using the rifle now instead. He really wants a fight. Being so close to the Blade Storm maybe plays a role, but he's ended up going down. And sheydos up against Shao. Still spike to be retrieved. Time could be a factor. And sheydos, he's rotating. They'd spotted him in spawn not that long ago. This angle, already you can see on the minimap, it's not expected. Shao might be caught completely unaware, but the timing is good. He's just about crossed towards the site. sheydos has to sneak up on him, but he's going to get there just in time. A 3rd kill in this round, and a 3rd round for Koi.
Now, you've already seen the difference. It's just, can they take this over the line? One of those guns set up and ready. koldamenta patiently waiting, maybe not so patiently. But he has support from those blades. Seen it though. He's managed to just do the same the other way around. The jet popping off alongside SUYGETSU. And somehow they have an advantage.
If that one was a blink and you miss it, even the Blade Storm to initiate, Wolfen had been hitting every shot so far. But not up against this man. Now, starxo and sheydos left to clutch it, 1 away from a Viper's Pit. A kill for sheydos could be everything. Could be a way back through. Flash hasn't even caught cNed. He's good for another fight. And 3 kills on the board. sheydos just spotted him, trying to find his teammates, and well, the info fell into his lap.
Waiting for the pit to go down. Faith in his teammates to hold the line, and for now, that's exactly what they're doing.
They're still staying in the pit, even as the side push begins. The showstopper certainly helps with trexx doubling up, looking for the triple on backside. The trade should be easy now, though, down to 14 HP, and SUYGETSU's lurk. The last remaining hope for this squad. Smoked off the spray, decent damage done. Actually stopped the defuse. He might even be good for more if sheydos wasn't a little quicker. Focus a little more on just hitting those shots.
Wondering.
It's a great push by trexx. A great position, and he's got the spike for his trouble. Avoided the shot of cNed too. But he won't be able to hold on to that control for too much longer. He's got to let it slip. Surely.
He's waiting for his teammate, who's slowly running round. Can he get anything more? He can! trexx, so confident in these fights, but eventually will go down. And now they know where these remaining players are going to be. Information had, but both on that rotation back. starxo's going to get pinged up, left into the 1v3. First goes his way, but can't get anything more. Quick response.
And pull in this round, giving up mid control for Navi, faking it out towards a couple of steps to sell the info, and then they walk right back as the rotations were sold. Koi, not knowing what they'd walked into, what they're walking into. SUYGETSU dropped after just 1 shot, not going to connect for the kill. Now there's some serious danger here. All of a sudden, Koi are actually competing. Not just that, dominating in these duels, putting it down to the 2v4 and off on the way back through. A blade storm in the open. He's just too quick, but he needs 2 more. The op saves him for 1 and low HP on both players now. An op reload for cNed. He's trying to get over the box and he couldn't escape. Trexx tracks him down for the 5th round of Koi. Who knows they broke that trap. He even heard that it was the Tiger doing it. They want nothing to do with a fight outside of A. Moving in towards heaven. koldamenta, he hasn't really fought from this angle typically, just been shoulder peeking and grabbing the info. This time though, with players on the site, he had to hold it a little wider. They're not ready for trexx to be here too, but Zyppan's also caught them off guard. Big round for the raised players. As they look for more impact on the B side, trexx will fall. They know that there's an op stuck in the back, and it's all too easy for cNed with him updrafting away from the nade. A clutch attempt by sheydos and a firing squad beckoning him in. Very nicely played by Navi.
And they're going to actually aggress deep into ramp. Risky to say the least, but they have to take a risk, a man down.
Oh, it's Angel catching them crossing, but he's not able to deliver on it on the site. A lone man of Shao stands, trying to get some support with Zyppan from above, now smoked out. Angel's able to creep up behind, grab 1. Zyppan more than good, and Shao certainly had more support than it seemed when this take began. koldamenta, the last man to the party, and the spike is down in the open, next to irretrievable. 20 seconds on the clock, and 4 very healthy opponents to take down if he wants the win for his squad. See how much he can do, and player with his back turned almost took him down. That was a rough one if you're a Koi fan.
Yeah, I think one of the things that is probably going to be underrated
in this defense. I don't know if Koi will be ready for quite this. Oh no, look at the corner from Angel! The fact that he's tucked in, baiting them for the dash through. Second time he's caught him right after the dash. And Wolfen's got to be feeling that now, given next to no space. What a turnaround half to half for this man as well. 2v4. Good luck to Koi. They've done it from similar positions, but they are completely surrounded now, boxed in.
It's starxo and sheydos. That's the only thing I'm going to say. Like, we have seen them throughout the matches they've won pull off some of the most ridiculous rounds you'll ever see. And a 2v4, I don't even know if it scratches the surface. So Navi definitely have to be careful. They also have an awful lot of time. Still 50 seconds on the clock. Chance to isolate Jules. Bear in mind the Angel on the site is tagged low. They've got no reason to spam this. They don't want to give up where they are. But they might be able to find themselves a solo Jewel. Now, peeking into SUYGETSU. Oh, they are going to see him, but the information will be shared.
Here's the flash back online. They're going to use it right into the spawn. Not working out as well as they'd hoped. One-to-one trades just not good enough in a position like this. It would be much more legitimizing. He ain't going to come into this half-assing it, running the same stuff as before. The nade in the seas. It's gorgeous, and it's enough. Not only getting the 1, but the showstopper onto Wolfen.
They had nowhere to go. That's the thing. They had nowhere to go. He basically had the nade to force them into an awkward position, then the showstopper to finish the job. It's a round as well where Koi finally had weapons. They finally had a way back in. They've been caught by a nasty Navi set piece. And they're not stopping. Zyppan's got another nade. Already earning it. Using it just to bait for Shao. And you look at what's left. starxo and sheydos. I spoke about it already. Their clutch capability off the charts, but oh, it's not like their teammates have done much to help them out. There's barely a lick of damage on the other side.
Well, we're down to the starxo flash to hope that gets him through, but he's not aware that Angel's on the back of the site. This man has been catching them off guard in every which position. With 40 seconds left, sheydos as a 1v5. You might as well just start the next round. I don't think he's going to be doing anything all too much as we close this one out. The question is, can Navi go on the hunt? Look at their economy. They've got plus a 6K plus on 3 players.
Yeah, it's basically maxed.
You want to find him. You want to take this weapon out of his hands.
Yeah, it's not like they've got anything like an operator even to lose just yet. And for cNed, it might even be the excuse to buy one in the next round. Hunting him down. He's not going to get anything from this one. Another flawless round. I've already lost count. Still in B main. 2 players holding on to this spot. 25 seconds to make this work.
Doing a good job at the start. They know that Shao was around here earlier. He's the one that threw the C's out, but they won't find him in time, and he's close. 12 seconds left on the clock. They need to plant it in a spot they can be challenged from. Two players both coming from spawn, and the smoke fades at just the right moment. Koi set up for victory. SUYGETSU has to battle back. A player up and a player down. The spam, it's close, but it's not close enough. The angle a little off, and they're gonna double swing this. The second he steps out, never mind, sheydos gone already, and it comes close.
Battle, and now SUYGETSU under serious pressure. Caught in one of the trips, but he hasn't been able to get anything and just stuck at the back of the site, being surrounded. But Angel, Zyppan looking to try and help him out. It was the start that looked wonderful, and now it's just koldamenta. But Angel low, spike on the site, so it almost becomes irrelevant at this point. He's going to have to take the fights, and the timing could be sublime. He isolates it into the 1v1. Him versus Zyppan. 40 seconds left, so he doesn't need to rush. Can take his time and is just patiently waiting. But Zyppan's not moving. Sitting back within the site.
30 seconds left.
Watching onto that spike, knowing that his opponent could come from any position and starting to work out the clock in his head, ticking, that there's only so many places that this man could be. He read it right just seconds ago, but now 15 left. koldamenta needs to find that frag, and Zyppan is watching in the right direction, but it won't be enough this time. koldamenta pulls that one out, and what he brings to this team outside of that, Angel, this is so risky, but he has teammates behind him just looking to get out of there as a fake, but this time they've been ready for Shao.
I'm not even sure. He might have been paranoid going for that kill. It looked like the blind had caught sheydos, yet still he's good for the frag. Angel on the side dancing around. He's caught a player on the back with koldamenta. That's 3 kills already, and he's not finished just yet, looking for trexx. And now the final man of starxo looking to snuff out the flame, and it's cNed's up to close the round. For a jet. And Wolfen's experiencing the other side of it, walking through into the man himself, but the trade is there. It's koldamenta to find that one and push SUYGETSU way back out of the site. Cages mean nothing. The traps finding information, but for what? Can't follow up with the cosmic divide in the way, and the plant can be found safely. Trexx onto Angel as well, doubling, tripling down on the advantages. Now a 4 versus 2 as Navi desperately try to find any duel to their advantage, and they will get none.
Into them, they've just walked up behind that boombot. Angel, oh my god, he's about to meet the entirety of the squad. He gets 2, and then Zyppan's there. It was almost just a bait and switch again. Angel's risks have been rewarded quite often now in this defensive half.
Try to fight the man in vents. Just you try it.
Or a ramp. That's been working too.
A ramp's a new location for this guy. Vent's been going back 3 years. I don't know what it is about that spot, but he loves it more than any other. And he'll fight tooth and nail to keep control of it. 2v4, and it's starxo sheydos again. We've seen this. We've seen this before, and the result hasn't been great, and it won't be this time. That's the spike dropped in the open, leaving sheydos. He still has his Viper's Pit, Tom, but that's about where the advantages end.
That
Unhinged
is a lot more direct. Seeker's popped. So much utility being expended, and trexx again already dead. But luckily that Bladestorm in hand for Wolfen. Able to find one. A second in hand for him as well. Looking for a little bit more. He's done damage. Almost caught by SUYGETSU, but not quite this time. And now he has to face off against cNed. A Viper's Pit, though. There's nothing worse for an operator to face into, especially with the HP he has.
Oh, I mean, look, that's an ambitious shot to go for. 3 of them already thrown out. 29 HP. And I hope nobody spams back in return. A shot in the dark, quite literally. 5 of them, none of them landed. And they just see cNed give up all of this space. But no, he's falling back onto the site. He's got his dash online, his Bladestorm, but now he's stunned up, still good for Wolfen. Updrafting around to try and dodge a potential showstopper. He does that, but he can't dodge sheydos. The flank coming in. It might be a little late. The player's tucked into positions, and now it's given away, but at the cost of sheydos' life. Trexx on another. Falls back for a heal as well. The late flank from koldamenta could be everything in this round. Koi desperately looking to push up to an overtime as Navi want to steal away a map that was an embarrassment for them last time around in this very series. koldamenta's caught Zyppan. His flank and Ven's perfect, and now that's got to offset this retake completely. Do you deal with him from behind? Do you rush into the site? And even then, how's the defuse going to go down? It's looking like Koi have locked themselves into an OT, just a few kills away. No mistakes to be made on this side, and with Shao falling and SUYGETSU in suit. I'm looking at that map, and well, they are all very much hunkered down, ready for this fight to come through. No one, mainly no Angel, to follow through on those initial fights. It's Wolfen up close, only one for him as Navi steamroll into B.
There's only 2 remaining. trexx has been good. starxo alongside him. Wary of that flank coming through, almost trying to fake things out a little bit. cNed low, but it's only starxo left. And Zyppan once more. It would have to be soon, but I think this is all just part of a ruse.
Oh, they've realized. They've actually, I don't know what the read was there, but Zyppan's staying around. They think it's still going to be B, and it couldn't be any more right. Angel standing in just the right spot. Again, catching them off, and look how quickly Zyppan's going to rotate through. He's already emerging from the catwalk, and there's barely anyone left to take down. Just trexx now standing in their way of taking this map, and it's SUYGETSU's triple to seal the map. 14-12, the beginning of the redemption arc for Navi.
B-side.
Well, the knife has landed on the B site to block some of these players out. starxo, I believe, avoided it. Should have his flash online in just a moment. No chance to use it, though. He's already been dropped. The spike moving around the back of elbow, and, well, it's not going to need to be planted at this rate. All of the kills have fallen into their hands. By himself, close on the doors and the turret to watch the walkout of Art, just in case Wolfen goes walkabouts. But instead, the walkabouts are happening on A main, and we've already seen a very successful fight for this squad. 2 players dropped, only the 1 loss on their side, and very little damage done to Koi, so you can be very happy with how this round has developed. Flash still in the arsenal for starxo, and I think his other one will come up online soon. I wouldn't be surprised if he just pops it for information relative, well, there you go, relatively soon, but yeah, he picked the wrong spot.
That was the expectation of whether or not they pushed the place, they just lost the battle, and the fact is, that is exactly what Navi are doing, the timing. Wolfen looked like he had at least cNed dead to rights. It's only going to be the trade, and Zyppan is, again, just doing fantastically well. The best player in the first map, and if he can continue that on KO, this could be huge. Back into a 2 versus 2, and sheydos has ended the life of 1. Now SUYGETSU is all that stands. The first one should go easy, but the trade from sheydos.
And welcome back to map 2, round 4 of Navi up against Koi. Had that little bit of a QC break, but now it's time to reset and re-roll into the 4th round. Tom, I mean, the hardest thing about beating a team sometimes is beating them twice. In Koi's case, they're going for the triple, but the second attempt at round number 4, and this wasn't an easy one for them to win the first time around. I'd say it'll be even harder without a player disconnecting on their opposition.
Evans, but that is all going to be bypassed, and an afterplant looking fairly likely with a Hunter's Fury online. Nice start at least. That will be 1 for trexx. And that might be one of the luckiest kills I've ever seen. It just spams and the guy runs into it.
Not even the same angle they just got a kill on. Just a wild spray that connects. Navi in a very good spot now with the man advantage to play with. Lockdown of their own. The plant position isn't great for long, but the Hunter's Fury certainly should help out. Angel had that online ready to go. Trying to cancel out the ultimate. That will be done. And it's left into a 1v2. starxo does well to pick up some kills in the chaos. The shock dart, though, right on his feet, lighting him up. An Angel. Put that.
He's looking right back in form. We saw it yesterday, thriving within this match. And Shao right alongside him. Again, they're going to go for this blitz play in towards the A site. A couple of players here, but that is diminishing very quickly. koldamenta already gone. starxo within a smoke. You always feel like there's hope, but he can't use the flashes just yet.
Well, the suppression ending, and that is when the retake begins. Koi blitzing out everybody coming from the spawn. The Tiger on site, moving towards main. It'll see if it can catch someone, but it hasn't spotted Zyppan. He managed to slip in the corner undetected. Operator ringing out, something to be careful of if you're Zyppan. They still have another player, Art. It's not just main, as they may suspect, with SUYGETSU still holding strong. Nobody's on the spike just yet. Time will become a factor soon. And it's the late play from Shao that's truly scary. He's got his utility popping off, but they've heard him, they've seen him. That's more than enough, though, for him. Buying it down to a 1v1, and the wall bang to close. 3 kills as the Shao Show gives Navi 5.
He'd be looking to try and prove that he's still got it. Sprinting out him, damn! If it couldn't go any worse for Wolfen. He's just been picked off immediately. Didn't even get a chance.
I don't know if cNed gets the best jet in the world off that, but maybe on the server. For now, at least, he's feeling like it. koldamenta, not good for any more than one. And this is the thing, Navi, we mentioned it. Round 4, initially, they sent 2 players towards B. The rerun of it, all 5. And the same strategy deployed here. It's almost impossible to win a fight. And you see it in that. You need a flash to even attempt to peek it for information. In the end, they're going to be pushed back by this lockdown. Unless they decide to go for a swing. starxo. Yeah, he's out.
It's just a domino effect. They lose that first duel, and every other player so far has just been fighting to get them back into the round. Lockdown combined as well with that cosmic divide. It doesn't give any space for the players to come back in. trexx, though, has done well, somehow pushing through and finding a kill, but there's many more to go. Combining alongside sheydos. This was a round that was looking problematic, but they're up against Shao again. This time, though, he's got no utility. He's got nothing left to play with, and sheydos will execute him. A drone offline, more importantly, means that any contact play they had off cNed will have to wait, and, well, wait they have. Destroyed initially. cNed's just going through. Straight through the utility, into the site. He's desperately low on HP, but he's waiting on the edge of the smoke, and almost manages a couple. It doesn't matter. The trades from his teammate, the contact that cNed creates.
And winning a round along the way here or there, peppering them in is not going to be enough. starxo, look, even if he gets the first kill, there's another player. He knows that the trigger discipline is there at the start.
Nice.
And that is what saves this weapon for the squad. Well, Navi have had consistently.
Yeah, the main thing is timing, though, because this push-up is great, but they now know it's A because there's a Hunter's Fury on A and one of your teammates dead. You might like the idea of having this fast flank, but Navi aren't going to care. You can't even really get back in because guess what? SUYGETSU's got another lockdown. He's had so many throughout this half, and they just have to wait. Make their way back through. Destroying utility on ARP might give a moment of space. Shao, oh, it's tempered. And now they have a chance.
After 6 B plays in a row, these players thought they had it by pushing up B long. Instead, they have to fight their way back in on the other side, and cNed's got them all! 5 kills and ace to close out the half, and another nail in Koi's coffin here. Not got another to work with either. Now he's just straight up swung on, hoping the double peek from SUYGETSU would be enough, but the fights don't go his way. Angel's walking back again. Well, Wolfen's definitely going to need to improve on that performance, but they got the kill. That's all that matters. It's a 4v2, and Navi should have next to no way back through. It's only this guy called cNed. He's grabbed the first. That should be the last one he gets, surely. How much more could one man do? Hot off an ace, swinging into sheydos. Oh, his back turn.
Surely not.
He spotted 1, spotted 2. Only one man now unknown. And a lot of damage done. The wall bank's even coming through to try and finish him off. cNed will fall in the end, and okay, it got close. The Shao clutch could have come through.
Navi lie in wait. They've got the information from cNed. He might not have a gun, but the rest of the players do. Shao lurking on the edge, but they have wiped them out. A clean take from Koi. That was pretty much all of the guns. 3 players lying there, waiting for their opposition to face in. They get nothing. A little bit of chip damage onto sheydos, but that is all.
Even just looking at Angel in this position, he's got a 1v5. He's going to put on his best Gone-B cosplay, but he's being wrapped on as well. Wolfen right up behind him. Not even realizing that he might be going for this. They're looking for him on B. They're trying to take this rifle out of his hands. He might make that task a little easier for them than they realize. starxo, just now evading.
If he gets a chance, he could just defuse.
He had a chance.
That's the crazy thing about this.
And jump spotting doors instead of AWP holding B. They're ready for the push, I thought. Not ready for a sneaky play through double doors. Angel completely caught off guard. The A site, though, still has plenty of defenders. We see that in Shao, smoked off as they start to sneak their way in. SUYGETSU gets one as they updraft through. But now they know exactly where he is. A dangerous angle to peek on. Relies on his utility to buy some time. A flash on its way from a teammate. Zyppan inside the smoke. He can right-click this one through. SUYGETSU's trying to bait them into a further fight. Into swinging deeper, so Zyppan can double up with him and take this fight. A flash from the attackers, but Koi are not able to capitalize. In fact, it's cNed's operator that's coming through for 2. Zyppan matching that donation. For Navi, they have to win the fights. The element of surprise, who knows if it'll be enough. He's just about snuck past the turret and knows that koldamenta can be taken down for free. That's one more kill, one more angle, and a wall bang on a sheydos. Things are getting scary for Koi fans with SUYGETSU on his third, and a last-ditch effort from trexx. A headshot delivered, halfway defused. SUYGETSU 1 kill away, but not today. trexx for the triple. Koi are still alive. Navi are rotating. They're on their way to reinforce the A site. Does cNed even need reinforcements? Does he even need help? He snuck past them, dash back to site. Now there's a player there that he's catching in the back. Wolfen bested by cNed this time around. Another shot in the dark. He's a devil for it. He's somehow still alive before losing out on that. Zyppan falling. Ult there, maybe he can be revived, maybe not.
It's gonna be easier said than done. Oh, for Angel, it's not gonna connect. But it has delayed at least a little bit. starxo is going for the double flank now. It could win them the round, or it might just cost them. It looks like he's gonna get it done though.
Angel can't really fight. Such low HP. It's never stopped him before. But it will this time, as they give up the A site. Play way back in the spawn. Super passive. SUYGETSU moving out through water. Trying to catch a late flank on these players. Let's see the side hold. Shao's good somehow for 2. Eventually taken down, and they know where Zyppan is. Again, taking him down is a different story. And again, they're able to come out on top. Another for Navi. Puts them on 13. That's a 2-0 lead in this series. Towards the A side, a player already in sands, making his way up the rope and into heaven. A problem for anybody rotating from the spawn. For now, though, they won't be challenged. The spray through the smoke did so much damage. Wolfen and sheydos quickly dealt with, and Zyppan's off to a flying start. Not much of a slow to it. Maybe we'll see starxo take him down, but never mind. Maybe they'll be able to bait out a fight with it. As they make their way forward, Angel in an uncouth position. Benefit of his agent being able to take elevated fights, and they have no idea. The shots don't land, though. And starxo's able to take him down. Warning shots, I suppose, and they don't heed the warning as Koi blitz their way into B.
Well, the point of that was he was meant to take contact, and then Shao was meant to swing, but because he kind of whipped so hard, he did go for contact.
Navi had that showstopper to return on. Maybe it'll get a chance. There it is, already used up. Shot out, but nobody found. They ducked down to underpass and just about evaded it. 11 HP left on starxo as the nade tries to chase him down. He's inside the wolf. It's going to be hard to escape it. He'll just about make it away. Out of reach, but the kills came through. Tying it up on a 3 versus 3 with Wolfen down and 10 HP on starxo. sheydos might just have to do this himself. They'll lead the way to the A site where starxo will grab a plant. From there, it's about to be a tough round for Koi.
Yeah, he's so desperately low on HP. I felt like sheydos almost has to try and make a play off this one. He has Rolling Thunder available. Timing is going to be everything here. His opponent of Shao. A wall separates them.
Oh, I got him!
It's actually climbed back up. Even still, though, he's managing to hold this ground a little bit longer. Rolling Thunder available. He's going to use it just to try and get that 1 kill, and he's not going to get it! He stunned up Shao, but it didn't even matter. And now starxo sits 11 HP. He doesn't even know where the second player is. The wraparound from SUYGETSU might just kill him off, but the time is ticking. He gets this kill, maybe there's a way he could do it, but the timing has gone to miss. He's not in the right place. They're already going to start that defusal. He needs to kill this man off, and he won't be able to. The time was getting that little bit lower, but no real stress. There is nothing watching this flank either, and they've used that nightfall just to buy that extra time. Somehow, though, starxo has turned back around and killed both flankers. If they were hit by an ult, revealed, the knowledge was there, and somehow he's still pulling magic out of that hat.
That's ridiculous. There was a ping on the floor, and then I saw Angel use his shrouded step. It looked like he thought maybe there was a trap wire that he was bypassing, but said there was a player watching it. cNed. Ah, well, look, he's already lost Shao. 2 prongs left to this attack, now down to just 1. And SUYGETSU not feeling like the attempted spear of 5 players. Instead, he's out of here, trying to save the weapon. The ping's there. They heard him run back. They know roughly where he could be, and with the close corners cleared, it's evident he's trying to save this weapon out towards the B site. Oh, SUYGETSU didn't! I don't know how he got away with that, but all right. Itched it, just his 2 legs. Utility didn't quite make it to him. And happy now to take another fight and another miss for cNed. Oh, Zyppan's luckily there to pick up the fallen pieces. The blast pack in was a little ambitious, and it's left Navi on the back foot once more. A showstopper committed. They've used so many ultimates here, but it looks like they've won the round with...
Interesting that cNed, well, it shouldn't make a difference with the shots, but it may just be that sort of level of confidence, knowing you have that backup, SUYGETSU. Obviously, this is all about just saving the gun. It's not like he has anything else. He's not gaining orbs.
To eventually plant it and gain full control of this site. But, well, actually, koldamenta doesn't have any smokes left, so it's going to have to be the flash out of starxo. There it is. The flash, the stun, and nothing to go their way. They've lost both players now, and that spike is still stuck in heaven.
30 seconds left.
Crossing was difficult. They've got trexx to help. At least managing one, but the showstopper could pretty much end this. He was waiting for that plant to go down.
Oh.
Maybe they're gonna get both, but no.
Yeah, all rounds, that's fine. Been a bit rough to begin. Shao caught off guard. Great flash, blast pack from trexx, but it's traded. Angel, he's struggling to get out of there. Luckily, he had the cover from a teammate like Zyppan, and now he's back into the fray, back into the fight, and the nade to close it out. What a way to close the final round of the half. Need to have had such a good season for Koi after turning it around here in LCQ, beating Navi twice, and then fall at the final hurdle, the important game. Especially having 2 chances to qualify. Stings even worse coming from the upper bracket. But for now, that's not a thought that they can entertain. They're 7-5 in the lead. The pistol has already kicked off. The barrier's up long ago. 10 HP and 75 left on some of these players for Koi. The advantage is theirs, and the flash seems to just be there to keep them back, to slow the push of Navi. They spotted cNed already earlier on. That's why he smoked off.
Trexx, his nade will have done even more damage. Angel left low, and there's so many players here at this point. You'd basically have to see massive mistakes for the side of Koi to let this one slip. They are somewhat out in the open and very committed into this site. The problem is 30 seconds left. It has to be the move now from Navi to get anything done. Finally, they'll kill off trexx, but then there's the firing squad on the other side just waiting. There's no way they win this one off the time or off anything else. It's just going to be off a bloodbath as they look to make their way through. A single smoke, though, actually allowing the cross. They were waiting patiently to get that in. SUYGETSU has somehow found another. This is starting to look a little disjointed from the side of Koi. This pistol should have been over a long, long time ago, and now somehow Navi have found a way back in, an afterplant, as they know where both players reside. They even have the cross being held, and SUYGETSU is just taking them down one by one by one. An ace to win out the pistol round from Navi. And I don't know how Koi lost that.
Do you know what's incredible about this? I'm staring at
Navi getting ever closer to booking their ticket to champions, and trexx is gone. He's come just from the wallbang. A response will be there, though.
At least some fight left in them for now. And with Angel falling, this could be great. sheydos has the control, but he's flanked on by Zyppan. Another angle, not expected. And starxo's down to 45. It's left in the hands of koldamenta for the most part to do the damage. A smoke, a molly, a flash still in play for starxo. They could combine into a scary situation. Zyppan not caught moving down the rope. He's seen a second later. Fighting now dangerous as he's on 40 HP.
Oh, the
flash was
miscommunication.
That's another one. When you have that smoke still to play with, we know how important it can be. A headshot delivered. Now, saw starxo get decayed. I thought he'd like jump down and lost 30 HP, but
timing! Oh, he's gonna go down. Zyppan just not missing a beat, and now koldamenta, the wrap through, is gonna try and fake the sound of the door as he swings back in his work, but he doesn't hit the shots. The Viper's pit's gonna go up. It doesn't make a difference to Kolda. He's on 8 HP, but that could have been it. He could have brought things back. The second he walks through, he's surely gonna demise, and that will be Zyppan with another multi-frag round.
Play with now for the side of Koi, but they pushed up north side and spotted by cNed. No successful duel. The stun pushes him back. They've bought space. And they're hot on the heels of these players who are just now making their way into heaven on B. The Rolling Thunder is going to be deployed. Koi on their way back through, seizing this space out of the hands of their opponents. And Navi can do little to fight back. Oh, Angel's lucky there's no one to follow up on that trap being triggered. Koi being very cautious as they give up a ton of space. The Tiger, okay, it's caught him. Stunned up and soon to be gunned up, but cNed's here to support. He's not swinging too wide. Bought his time, or at least manages the trade with the kill from SUYGETSU. The lead stays in their hand, but not for long. With cNed falling, someone else needs to step it up, and Shao gonna whiff the shots from down below. Showstopper activated. Zyppan's looking to delay them at least for a moment. And the shot is good, right onto trexx with sheydos found. The odds have flipped. In a heartbeat, Wolfen finds himself alone, his pack nowhere to be found. And the time so desperately low, even the blast pack costing him precious seconds that he cannot afford to lose. It's already done. The question is, can he even make it out alive? And it's not looking likely. The spike taking him down.
That's the thing, Angel, I don't know if this is even going to go through onto him. In fact, they're going to swing. Nice work, decent trades. That was the main worry, is that he just, again, just disrespected them to the point.
That's crazy.
Well, there was nothing to be had. Oh, cNed, if he's going to go, he's got to go now, otherwise it's going to be revealed. And oh, even while being pinged, the spike's now going to be dropped.
This is an expensive round for Koi off rip. I love the idea. They've got to secure it now. The easier part sometimes with cNed taking down Wolfen, some utility loss, some information to be gained for the side of Koi. Both players now regrouping. HP decent. They've even got a Nightfall to play with. Unlikely that it's deployed here.
Every player's isolated. Even if they did use it, it would likely only connect onto one person. That might be by design of Koi, not wanting to risk it. Utility dodged. They know nobody's in the corner anymore. That at least helps them out a little bit, but the clock even starts to become an issue here. They've managed to get the spike. They just took it. They just walked up. Nobody stopped them. Somehow, okay, there we go. Denial of utility. There's so many flashbangs going off in the face of the opponent. They don't expect Shao to be deep, though. cNed has to stick it this time, and now they have grouped up. Shao just looking to defend him, but he can't do it. cNed sat on the back. He almost converted that round.
That turret has seen them. Information now in play for their opponents. And so Navi decided to blitz forward. There's players behind us, so there shouldn't be too many in front of us. Lesser of two evils, and for now, they've certainly found the safer spot to plant in the open. And then, oh no, koldamenta. He got hit by that ult.
That might be a save.
Oh, yeah, that has called it. Wait. Oh, the push down. They're going to try to destroy the lockdown. Showstopper's gone in. Lockdown still up. Someone needs to swing. Someone needs to take that fight and destroy that ultimate, but nobody can. They've all been killed on the way through. sheydos running for his life. He'll barely round the corner, tucking in his belly as he goes. Just about able to survive. There's only one player who's not. Wasn't stunned up. But they realize the timing is right now for them to be back online. There's no need to push further. It's a 4 versus.
When their opponents hit 12, Koi become a different beast. But that's the thing. Unfortunately, they've had that pretty much every single time. Navi have hit 12 before them in every map so far. And
to start it, if they end up 3-0 in this LCQ finals.
Look at the weaponry for Wolfen. It's not ideal, and Angel will be the one to kick things off. A start that they desired, and he looks to lead by example. 3 players now standing in the way of Angel making it back. That redemption story being complete, but he almost goes down.
Oh God, trexx has just gone for it. Blitzing through, they want to end this quickly. At least this round, hopefully in their favor. koldamenta doing well to fight back. Zyppan's only got the one. The chance here for Koi to get the defuse already halfway. They're gonna swing out wide, take him down, and they'll do just that. The pond has run dry for Koi as Navi pave that road to redemption. Now they've locked in their next destination of Los Angeles.